Okay, we're doing math pages 43 and 44 today. Number 1, it says how many cents. Remember to count your greatest number first. So is a dime or a penny greater? Your dimes are. So you're going to count your dimes first and then add in your pennies and put the answer in the box. Okay, number 2, write the differences. 7 minus 3 equals. 7 minus 1 equals. We're going down. We're going to stick with the 7s instead of going back and forth. Okay, 7 minus 2 equals. Then you're going to go over and you're going to do 6 minus 2 equals. 6 minus 6 equals. And 6 minus 3 equals. Remember, you can put your dots and erase them if you need to. Number 3, write the number of vertexes. We learned about that a little while back. We counted our sides and then we counted our vertexes. And our vertexes are the little black dots, the points, the corners. Those are our vertexes. Okay, so we're going to count each one, how many vertex on each one. Okay, and you're going to write those in the boxes. All right, number 4, circle the digit in the tens place. Remember, you have your ones, tens, hundreds. Think about what I write on the board. On the far right, you have your ones. On the far left, you have the hundreds. In the middle, you have your tens place. Okay, number 4, circle the digit in the tens place. Underline the digit in the hundreds place. Okay, number 5, draw the hour hand to show the time. So the big hand is on the 12, so we know it's o'clock. Okay, and then the hour hand, so look over beside the clock and it says, what time is it? 11 o'clock. So the little hand needs to point to what number? And number 6, color the temperature, or color the thermometer to show the temperature. All right, so it's already been colored for us. So we just follow it up, go over to the side, and we see the number, and that's what the temperature is. Well, this one gives us the temperature, and it wants us to add the color. Okay, so get your red crayon, and you're going to start at the bottom. You fill up the bottom, 0, and then you move it up until you get to 40 degrees, and then you stop when you get to 40. Okay, let's turn over to the back, page 44. Okay, at the top of 44, you're going to see where it says tally marks. And it looks like just little lines. And then you can see after you get 4 of the lines, you put a line through it. And every time you see a group like that, that is worth 5. So you don't even have to count them. Tallies are really good for that because it helps you count quickly. Okay, so a tally mark is just a little line. And you can see they tallied the fish. Okay, and I can just look at the tally marks really quick and tell you that there's 7 fish. Because that group, you do 4 tallies. Once you get 5, you put a line through it. So remember, every time we see a group like that, it's 5 plus 2 more. So it had 5, 6, 7. Okay, go over to the puppies. Oh, we see one of those. So it's 5 plus 1 more is 6. 6 puppies. Okay, this one doesn't have a line through it, so that means we're not to 5 yet. If there's no line through the group, we're not to 5. So how many tally marks do we have there? 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 kittens. Okay. Number 1, use tally marks to show how many students in the survey chose each pet. Okay, well, we couldn't do that because we're not in class. So you just put a tally mark. Ask your family. So mom, dad, brothers, sisters, grandma, grandpa, whoever you're with, ask your family which pet they would choose and put the tally marks. And we'll see on number 2, we'll see which one wins. We'll graph them. So number 2, you have your graph, and it says dog, cat, fish. Then along the bottom, it has the number of people. Okay, so you have 0, and it's counting by fives. And the thick lines, the bold lines, are by fives. But the little lines in between are ones. So if you just have one person that would like a fish, you just go to that first little line, color in that first little box, and you would be finished. If you have 5 people that like fish, you would color the boxes all the way to the 5. If you have 25, you'd color the boxes all the way over to that bold line that is at 25. So ask your family for number 1, how many of them would choose a dog, a cat, or fish. Put your tally marks in those boxes. And then number 2, you're going to graph those results. So you're going to graph how many people in your family say dog, how many say cat, how many say fish. Okay, number 3, more tally marks. And all of these are addition. Okay, draw tally marks to show the combinations, write the sums. Okay, so up there, right below the first one, number 3, you have 8 plus 0. So on the first part in that blue section, you're going to make 8 tally marks. Remember, your 5th one should be a line through the first 4. Okay, and that's how we easily count our tallies. So the first one, we should have a group of 5. So we would draw 4 lines, then a line through, which makes 5, and then 3 ones. So we would have 5, 6, 7, 8. Then on the green part underneath there where the 0 is, we wouldn't do any tally marks because it says 0. Then we would do 8 plus 0 equals what? Put that in the box. You're going to do the same thing for 6 plus 2, 5 plus 3, 4 plus 4, 3 plus 5, and 7 plus 1. Number 4, draw a dot on the vertexes. Okay, remember what our vertexes are. They are the points, the corners. Okay, so everywhere it comes to a point where 2 of our lines meet, that is a vertex. Draw dots on all of your vertexes in all 3 of those 3D shapes.